Hello everyone and welcome back finally to another episode of the Motorspirit EG6 series. I say welcome back, however, if we look around you'll see that we are not back, we're somewhere new. In the last episode that we've done with Ted's Ep.8, you'll see we moved out of my old garage, very sad. And I've struggled to find somewhere new, however I've got a, we'll say temporary setup for now. And this is it. So down in Wiltshire, in the heart of Wiltshire, I've managed to get this nice barn off a very nice farming couple, and they store, as you can see, they store classic cars. Well, not just classic cars. Anybody who wants to store a car, they get stored in here. And you can see my little egg there sat, looking pretty. I've kind of started work and I remembered that I need to include you guys. It's been such a long time. So yeah, here we are. I've got this little barn. I've got most of my tools here, and yeah, this is the egg's home for the foreseeable future. So welcome back again. Let's go for what we're going to go through today, I suppose. So I'm racing this weekend, September the 12th and 13th at Snetterton Circuit. The egg's fixed, even though, oh man, yeah, let's go on to that one. So even though I said that I thought it was the HT leads, it wasn't that. Then I thought it was something else and it wasn't that, and nothing seemed to be working. So long story short, it was the HT leads, and I did not pay attention to how those leads came off of the car or off of the distributor. So when I stopped off at the Honda garage and picked up the new leads, I had the egg in tow. I had it with me, and straight away I pulled the leads off and went to put the new ones on. Done a quick Google image of B16 or B series distributor HT leads. If you Google that right now and click on the images, you will see this image pop up. So you'll notice with that image that it says, well, it says the firing order of the distributor, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4 in an anti-clockwise direction. So anyone who knows much better than me B series engines will know that it doesn't go in anti-clockwise order 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes 1, 2, 4, 3. So I was pulling my hair out with the car because I could not work out what was wrong with it. I tested those leads, put them back on. Then obviously picked up these new leads, thought it'd fix the car, and it ran even worse, which was brilliant. So I thought I had all sorts of issues. I had the head apart, I thought I'd snapped a camshaft, I thought this and that, an map sensor, all sorts. You know, I was testing the engine, I could see it was getting spark, I could see it was getting fuel, and I was like, well, anyway. So the other day I was just cruising some forums, trying to find anything that could give me a glint of hope for how I could fix the egg, and this shop diagram popped up, which you'll see that it says 1, 2, 4, 3 as it should be. So moral of the story is, don't trust Google Images. Whoever put that image up needs to be shot in the face, and always use a shop manual. My Haynes manual that I've got doesn't actually show you, in the corner there, it doesn't actually show you the correct order for the Dizzy, which is, it should really be in there. But anyway, massive headaches, a whole load of money, ignition parts. I bought 2 distributors, the old one sat there. So about £300 later, and I realised that I just had 2 of the leads the wrong way around on the Dizzy. So yeah, she's alive. Hopefully alive and kicking, and we'll have no issues at Snetterton. So today's Wednesday. The car's pretty much good to go. I've done a few little jobs. Sorted out some scrutineering points that I had, like the fire extinguisher needed to be held down properly. I'll show you that quickly. So the fire extinguisher they're not happy with these style clasps. Now, these ones here, they just sort of fold over and they hold down. They was happy if I just zip tied them down, but they wanted a more permanent fitting putting in for next time. So here's next time, and I've put a more permanent fitting. So yeah, what I've done, I've just bought some giant Jubilee clips and put them in, so that is now proper solid. The other thing I needed, which doesn't come with this JJC Race and Rally MSA extinguisher, is this sticker that tells you exactly what that bottle's filled with. So you have to have that. So I've done that. What else did I do? Obviously took the passenger seat out because I had to put that in the other day. Not sure, a few little jobs, but that was one of the main things. So today's Wednesday. Friday I'm travelling to Snetterton, try and get scrutineering out the way Friday afternoon. I'm doing an all-comers race on Saturday, which is like a free-for-all, nice little cheap round, just to get me set up for Sunday, which is the Armed Forces Race Challenge third and final round. And I really want to know the track quite well because there's a lot of straights and I need to make the best use of the corners to give me enough speed into the straights. So that's going to be my plan of attack. So anyway, today it's just a few cosmetic things I'm going to get done. You'll see I've pulled off the rear wheel. It's because that first episode when I'd done stone chip, I got a shed load of overspray, as you can see, all over the rear wheels. The front wheels are alright, so I'm going to have to sand that back and repaint them. Also, where the egg was sat outside for a little while, I don't know if you can see, but all this wrap has started to lift away. So I'm going to use a heat gun and press all that back down. And a few other odds and sods, nothing amazing. But I thought I'd bring you along today because it's been a long time. So we'll crack on, really, as always. I was going to go on to about the race weekend, but I'll film the race weekend, obviously, like I did do last time. However, it'll be quite a while before it comes out because I'm away with work for a month again, so I'm not back until mid-October. But rest assured, it will come. I might try and edit it out there. I'm going to Texas. Not too bad, eh? Going to Texas, and I will try and edit it out there if my laptop's good enough. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll see if I can get it out. If not, wait for it after October. So I'm going to crack on with the wheels. Going to sand them down now, give them a lick of paint, sort the wrap out, sort a few other jobs out, and that'll be this afternoon's work done. Dig out a few bits because I've got stuff boxed up. It's not ideal in here, but tell you what, it's not bad neither. So dig out a few bits that I need to pack for Friday, and then we'll move into the weekend. So as always, let's crack on. Righty then, hopefully you can see me and everything. Here's the wheel. As I said before, I covered it in overspray. I tried to polish it out with some T-cut and other sort of cutting compounds, but this stuff's tough, so I'm going to have to sand it all back. I've cleaned the wheel up with a bit of brake cleaner, and I'm going to use my trusty old DA sander. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring any sandpaper with me, so obviously I better get the flat faces down, and I'll just have to use it by hand, use a bit of this by hand to get into the edges and corners. Sand it back. I'm using a 400 grit to start with, and then I'll go on to an 800 just to bring it nice and smooth, and then we'll paint it. So let's crack on. Okay, that's the wheel cleaned up, sanded and just masked around the lip a little bit. It's all black anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But, so I'm going to paint it. Let's crack on with that. Alright, that's the wheel painted. I'll let that dry and give it a second coat before I do the other wheel. I'm just no point pulling both off and doing them just yet. So whilst I wait for that to dry, I'm going to get the wrap done. Yeah, see how bad it is. Look, it's like barely sticking. So I'll get the heat gun on that and squeeze it in a little bit, just to sort that out. Again, the need you buried deep. Secrets that you keep are at the ready. Are you ready? I'm finished making sense. Done bleeding ignorance now. Alright, it's not much better, but at least all the bubbles are out. put a few creases in there. It's annoying that that's happened, but I mean it's only a temporary fix anyway until I can afford to get the whole thing painted and it can be back to being a yellow. So onto the rear bumper, just going to get these little bits pushed in, although they are full of dirt so they'll probably never stick down. I might just cut them out, you know. And that little flap down there, so I'll do that. Alright, that's the wheels painted. The last one's just drying off now and the other one's on, looking much shinier than the front. Never mind. So I've done the wrap. I've just riveted in the windows. Don't know if you remember last time when my window popped out, which is a bit embarrassing. So they're riveted in. So I think the last thing I've got to do this afternoon is just put my little heat shield back in there. Now if you remember, I had it down here, but this earth was what I think created all the issues in the first place with the misfire, because it was loose. Because, my bad again, it was that heat shield was sandwiched between the earth and the chassis of the vehicle, so it didn't have a proper connection, and well, it come loose anyway. So not ideal. So all I've done is where I did use that earth-in bolt as a mounting point for this heat shield, I've just cut that out now, so it just slips around it, and I've still got one at the front and rear, and it should still sit in there fine really. So I'm going to put that in, and think if there's anything else I can do. Otherwise I'll be packing up and going home. So I'm going to put that heat shield in now. So that's it, just sat in. You can see now I've got a nice gap around the earth point. So I'll just bolt that in and then see what else we can do. Okay, that's me done for this afternoon. Wasn't too strenuous. So we got the wheels painted, got all the overspray sanded off. What do we do? Sorted the wrap out and riveted in the windows, and sorted out the heat shield. That's now in. Yeah, so rear wheels are looking all smart again. A few little fish eyes on it, but nothing that we'll notice too much. So I'll be back Friday. Well, I'll be coming back here Friday. You might not see me so soon. To pack up and get ready to go racing. I'm excited. Oh, it feels like ages since I was out last. But the car is hopefully all good. Hopefully she'll last the whole weekend. She's got her work cut out this weekend, doing 2 races. So we'll see how it goes. Cool. Good to be back. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and thumbs up and all that good stuff. And I will be back as soon as I can when I get the video uploaded from Snetterton. So until next time, catch you later.